This young man is absolutely crazy, defecating on the street in front of everyone. Sadly. And let the goddess who had a crush on him see it. Not only this, and was bullied by 2 kids all day long. Not only is he not angry, but still smirk all the time. The young man came to the village 2 years ago, and was taken in by a kind lady in a grocery store. And named him Aji. Aji wears this forgiveness color sportswear every day. Every morning. Roll down the stairs. Above behavior. Make people in the village think he is stupid. But is he really stupid? No, he's just playing stupid. Turns out he is North Korea. Leader of the 5-star team of unit number 5446. In this force, all top agents invincible. And Aji was sent by his superiors to pretend to be a fool. Lurking in a village in South Korea. And wait for the superior to dispatch the task. But this wait is 2 years. In other words, Aji played a fool here for 2 years. But as a fool. Fully integrated here. Also made a lot of good friends. Work as a clerk in a small company. It is also the goddess Xiao Mei that Aji has a crush on. Peek at him every time. Will be taught by Xiao Mei's brother. Aji secretly swears. The day before returning home. Must give this kid a hard lesson. And put on heavy makeup every day. But when you buy things, you always divide Zhang's Zhaoheng. And the son of auntie at the grocery store. It's not easy to make normal people pretend to be stupid. To make people believe that they are really stupid, he had to bite the bullet. Stool in front of everyone. But the sad thing is. And let the goddess of crush see. This time let him take it back completely. The heart that has been flying for a long time. It's here. Only one person knows his true identity. That's the same undercover status as him. Courier uncle. The two are looking forward to the motherland all the time. Give them tasks. Every night. Aji will return the thoughts that he missed. Right into the letter. But these letters cannot be sent. Even so, this is all his spiritual sustenance. When Aji delivered eggs to the neighbor this day. Here comes another god operation. In order to make the image of the fool more real. Aji is also willing. There was a guitar sound in the room. The old man said this is a tenant who just moved in. Aji looked back at the room. Seems to have noticed something wrong. Aji plays a fool in the village during the day. Secretly exercise in the room at night. Such a life. Let him last for 2 years. This evening, a yellow hair suddenly appeared. The two just met. Came a set of Jang-hoo etiquette. It turns out that Huang Mao and Aji play the same identity. Also the leader of the Black Dragon group of Unit 5446. Now he was sent to the village as an undercover agent. Aji is very curious that Huang Mao is here. What task is to perform? Become a courier brother. Track all the way. It turned out that the organization let Huang Mao pretend to be one singer participating in the audition. But by the hand he has the 5 tones to complete. The mission never goes on. This makes Aji dumbfounded. So Huang Mao wanted to prove himself. I will practice until my fingers bleed. After a period of time, another high school student came to the village. And this person has something to do with Aji. This person is Unit 5446. The current leader of the 5-star group. Replaced Aji's position. He's also Aji's little brother for 10 years. Aji saved the life of my fan when he was young. So I respect Aji very much. But this time I was sent to the village. To supervise Aji and Huang Mao. Did you perform the task seriously? That's it. The undercover trio is gathered. They are all living with their new identities. Sometimes they talk and laugh. Sometimes they secretly teach the bullies in the village. Aji has lived here for 2 years. The people here have a great influence on him. Auntie is very pivotal. I don't know what to draw on my passbook every time. Chen Yuloyan's Zhaoheng. There will be a fragile side. Auntie's son who has been bullying Aji. I've already treated Aji as my own brother. When the neighbors gather together, Aji looked at these ordinary and simple villagers. I don't know what I'm dreaming about. He is not afraid of hard training. Not afraid of the fear of death. But this scene, he was scared. He is afraid of such an ordinary life. We'll leave him. Sure enough, what should come is always coming. At this time the civil war is over. Aji and other 3 undercover agents. It loses the meaning of being alive. For the sake of history not being discovered. The superior decides. Put a few undercover agents. Treat as a betrayer. This afternoon, all undercover. Both received the same message. The content is to make all the undercover agents. All from S. Aji is indignant. He can sacrifice for the motherland. Provided that family safety must be protected. Not long after. THO-294 undercover S-bodies appeared one after another all over South Korea. Undercover S-bodies appeared one after another all over South Korea. And Aji and Hwang Mao unanimously decided, leaving the village first to discuss. Aji cut off her messy long hair. Not playing dumb. With a new look. Appear in front of people. Everyone sees him now. Surprised. Aji came to the grocery store. And the aunt who took care of him for 2 years. Had the last meal. Auntie took out a bag. It contains clothes and a passbook. But Aji didn't speak. Put on a suit. Auntie has tears in her eyes. Silent. This distinction. For a lifetime. Aji found the instructor who trained him. The instructor also ordered Aji. Hurry up and sacrifice for the motherland. But he still wants to confirm the last thing. If you kill yourself, whether the family can be taken care of by the state. Not only did the instructor not answer, and let his subordinates solve him, but Aji's force still can't reach the instructor. Finally kicked by the instructor. But fortunately, Hwang Mao arrived in time. The two came to an abandoned building. And the takeaway uncle who keeps the weapons. Have been waiting here for a long time. The two are ready to take guns. Come to a life and death battle. But what they don't know is, weapons in the bag. Has long been replaced by bricks. That's it. The true identity of the original uncle. Is a professor of politics. He believes that undercover agents will betray the country. Aji and Hwang Mao are the best proof. Two people caught in a trap. I can only fight to the death. Fortunately, these people are not fighting well. It was solved in twos or twos. Followed by, Aji asks that question again. Whether the mother is still alive. Uncle said. From the moment you joined the 5446 troop. Your loved ones. All went to jail. Now you have been ordered to commit suicide. Do you think your mother can survive? Aji listened to the whole person and spread it there. Hwang Mao helped Aji to the rooftop. And at this moment, Hwang Mao also received a text message for promotion. But it made him smile helplessly. Then the instructor also chased up with his men. Ready to end the two of them. Fortunately, my brother arrived in time. Pointed the gun at the instructor. But the instructor was not afraid. But took out a grenade. Ready to take everyone to the funeral. Hwang Mao smiled. He whispered. Let me have a good time. Just leave. Then hold the instructor. Jump off the roof and die together. At this time, the South Korean police rushed here. And find out the undercover identities of Aji and Midi. They are ordered by superiors. To arrest the two. Aji is in a trance. I vaguely saw the passbook the aunt left him. He finally understood after reading it. What does Auntie always write on the passbook? It turns out that Aji's wages are recorded on the passbook. Auntie wrote, Aji, on the passbook from the beginning. Later he became the youngest son. He was abandoned by the motherland. But was treated as a relative by the kind aunt of the enemy country. Immediately after the gunfire sounded. Aji tightly hugs my brother. File a mighty bullet for him. The last two fell from the rooftop. Put an end to my life. I don't know how many winters Aji left. Auntie is still waiting for her little son. And behind that family portrait. It says Aji's concern for Auntie. Although Aji is called a fool. But I have never been discriminated against by the villagers. Looking back at the so-called motherland I have always been loyal to. But after using myself. Solve yourself like trash. Their sacrifice is great. Sacrifice one's life for glory and dignity. Those secret friendships are hidden in my heart. Never expressed in words. Action expresses everything. So secret and great. Are the victims of these regime struggles. But also an awakener. Hate family feud in no country. No task. No shield. No identity crisis. In a world where there is only peace and love. Don't need to think too much. Live in good faith. How good. Remember to follow, forward and like. See you next time.